Question number 101. Which of the following is the head of the magistracy in a district? Option A, Session Courts. Option B, Chief Judicial Magistrate. Option C, Executive Magistrate. And option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option B, Chief Judicial Magistrate is the head of magistracy in a district. Question number 102. The additional Chief Judicial Magistrate shall have such powers as directed by the CJM, Session Judge, High Court, State Government. Correct answer is option C, that is High Court. Question number 103. A special judicial magistrate is appointed for a term dash at a time. Correct answer is not exceeding 1 year. Question number 104. The local jurisdiction of the judicial magistrate is under the control of state government, high court, chief judicial magistrate, both B and C. Correct answer is option C, that is chief judicial magistrate. Question number 105. Who defines the local limits of the area within the judicial magistrate may exercise his power? Option A, Court of Session, subject to the control of the state government. Option B, Chief Judicial Magistrate, subject to the control of High Court. On option C, Chief Judicial Magistrate, subject to the control of Court of Session. Option D, Court of Session, subject to the control of High Court. Correct answer is option B, that is Chief Judicial Magistrate, subject to the control of High Court. Question number 106. Who can make rules or give special orders from time to time with the consistent with CrPC as to the distributions of business among the subordinate judicial magistrate? Option A, Executive Magistrate. Option B, District Magistrate. Option C, Additional District and Session Judge. And option D, Chief Judicial Magistrate. Correct answer is option D, Chief Judicial Magistrate. Question number 107. Every judicial magistrate is subordinate to option A, the Session Judge, the Chief Judicial Magistrate, High Court, State Government. Correct answer is option B, that is the Chief Judicial Magistrate. Question number 108. Which of the following has duty to exercise continuous superintendence over courts of judicial magistrate? Option A, High Court. Option B, District Magistrate. Option C, Governor of State. And option D, Court of Session. Here correct answer is option D, that is Court of Session. Question number 109. The member of courts of judicial magistrate is in a district decided by option A, High Court. Option B, State Government. Option C, Supreme Court. And option D, Governor. Here correct answer is option B, that is State Government. Question number 110. Executive Magistrate are appointed under section dash of CrPC. Correct answer is option B, that is section 18. Question number 111. A public prosecutor for the High Court appointed under section 24 of CrPC by the option A, Central Government without the consultation of the High Court. State Government with the consultation of the High Court. C, State Government after consultation with the Central Government. And option D, State Government or Central Government after the consultation with the High Court. Option D is the correct answer. Question number 112. In subsection 1 of section 24 of CrPC, after the words public prosecutor, the words inserted are, correct answer is option A, one or more additional public prosecutor. Question number 113. Who is authorized to appoint public prosecutor for a district? Option A, High Court. Option B, State Government. Option C, District Judge. And option D, District Magistrate. Here correct answer is option B, that is State Government. Question number 114. No person can be appointed public prosecutor for a district unless his name is in the list of option A, Law Secretary. Option B, High Court. Option C, District Magistrate. Option D, Superintendents of Police. Here correct answer is option C, that is District Magistrate. Question number 115. Who among the following is the authority to prepare a panel of names of persons who are in his opinion fit to be appointed as public prosecutor for the district? Option A, Sessions Judge. Option B, District Magistrate. Option C, Chief Judicial Magistrate. And option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option B, that is District Magistrate. Question number 116. In preparing the panel of names of persons who are in his opinion fit to be appointed as public prosecutor or additional public prosecutors for the district, District Magistrate shall consult the option A, Session Judge. Option B, State Government. Option C, Chief Judicial Magistrate. Option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option A, that is Session Judge. Question number 117. A person shall be eligible to be appointed as a public prosecutor if he has been in the practice of not less than dash. Correct answer is option A, that is 7 years. Question number 118. Special public prosecutors are appointed under section dash of CrPC. Correct answer is section 24 clause 8. Section 24 clause 8. Special public prosecutors are appointed. Question number 119. The experience required to be appointed as special public prosecutor are, correct answer is 10 years. 10 years experience is required. Question number 120. Under the newly added proviso to section 24 clause 8 of the CrPC, option A, the court may permit the victim to engage an advocate of his choice to conduct the prosecution. Option B, the court may permit the victim to engage an advocate of his choice to assist the prosecution. Option C, the court may permit the victim to engage an advocate of the court's choice to assist the prosecution. And option D, none of the above. Here correct answer is option B. The court may permit the victim to engage an advocate of his choice to assist the prosecution. Question number 121. Section 25 of CrPC makes provision for the appointment of public prosecutor, assistant public prosecutor, public authority, government representative. Here correct answer is option B, that is assistant public prosecutor. Question number 122. Assistant public prosecutors are appointed for the conducting prosecutions in the courts of, correct answer is magistrates. Question number 123. Where no assistant public prosecutor is available for the purpose of any particular case, the dash may appoint any person to be assistant public prosecutor in charge of that case. Option A, state government. Option B, court of session. Option C, judicial magistrate. Option D, district magistrate. Correct answer is option D, that is district magistrate. Where no assistant public prosecutor is available for the purpose of any particular case, the district magistrate may appoint any other person to be the assistant public prosecutor in charge of that case. Question number 124. Police officer can be appointed as public prosecutor provided he is not below the rank of inspector and has not been the part of investigation. Question number 125. Who can appoint the public officer as an assistant public prosecutor for courts of magistrates? Correct answer is district magistrate. Question number 126. In which of the following sections there is a provision for a directorate of prosecution? Correct answer is section 25A of CrPC. Question number 127. Section 25A was inserted in CrPC by which of the following Amendment Act? Correct answer is CrPC Amendment Act 2005. Question number 128. Director of prosecution shall function under the administrative control of head of the Home Department in state. Question number 129. A person shall be appointed as a director of prosecution with the concurrence of option A, Chief Justice of the High Court. This is the correct answer. Question number 130. A person shall be eligible to be appointed as a deputy director of prosecution only if he has been in practice for an advocate for not less than 10 years. Question number 131. Which one of the following section of Criminal Procedure Code 1973 is related to juveniles jurisdiction? Correct answer is option C, that is section 27. Question number 132. As per section 27 of CrPC, a juvenile is taken as a person under the age of 16 years. Question number 133. Which of the following sentences a high court can pass? Option A, death sentence. Option B, imprisonment for life. Option C, rigorous imprisonment. Option D, any sentence authorized by law. Correct answer is option D, that is any sentence authorized by law can be passed by high court. Question number 134. An order of life imprisonment may be passed by option A, Chief Judicial Magistrate. Option B, Session Judge. Option C, Metropolitan Magistrate. And option D, any magistrate of the first class. Here correct answer is option B, that is Session Judge. An order of life imprisonment may be passed by Session Judge. Question number 135. Which of the following sentence may be passed by additional Session Judge? Option A, both. Any sentence but the death shall be subject to the confirmation by the High Court, and any sentence except a sentence of death or imprisonment for life or imprisonment for a term exceeding 10 years. Option B, any sentence but sentence of death shall be the subject to the confirmation of High Court. Here correct answer is option B only. Any sentence but sentence of death shall be subject to the confirmation by High Court. Question number 136. A sentence of imprisonment for a term 10 years may be passed by which one of the following? Correct answer is option C. An assistant session judge can pass imprisonment for a term of 10 years. Question number 137. A sentence of imprisonment for life passed by an assistant session judge. Option A is subject to the confirmation by the High Court. Option B is beyond power. Option C is subject to confirmation by the High Court, can be passed without hearing the parties. Here correct answer is option B, is beyond his power. Question number 138. A Chief Judicial Magistrate may pass a, option A, a sentence of imprisonment not exceeding 7 years. Option B, sentence for life imprisonment. Option C, sentence for imprisonment for exceeding 7 years. And option D, death sentence. A Chief Judicial may pass a sentence of imprisonment for not exceeding 7 years. Option A is the correct answer. Question number 139. A Chief Judicial Magistrate may pass a sentence of, option A, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years or a fine not exceeding 1,000 rupees or both. Option B, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years or a fine not exceeding 10,000 rupees or both. Option C, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 7 years or a fine not exceeding to any amount or both. Option D, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 7 years or a fine not exceeding 1 lakh rupees or both. Here correct answer is option C, that is imprisonment for a term not exceeding 7 years or fine not exceeding to any amount or both. Question number 140. Additional Chief Judicial Magistrate may pass a sentence of imprisonment extending up to. Correct answer is option B, that is 7 years. Question number 141. The court of a magistrate of the first class may pass a sentence of imprisonment for a term not exceeding option A 3 years, option B 5 years, option C 7 years and option D 4 years. Here correct answer is option A, that is 3 years. Question number 142. The court of a magistrate of the first class may pass a sentence of imprisonment for a term. Option A, not exceeding 3 years or a fine not exceeding rupees 10,000. This is the correct answer. Question number 143. As provided under section 29 of CrPC, a metropolitan magistrate has the power to pass a sentence. Option A, authorized by law except sentence of death. Option B, imprisonment for life or imprisonment for a term exceeding 7 years. Option C, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years. And option D, imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year. Here correct answer is option C, that is imprisonment for a term not exceeding 3 years can be passed by metropolitan magistrate under section 29 of CrPC. Question number 144. Under section 29 of CrPC, the second class magistrate can pass sentence up to 1 year. Question number 145. The court of magistrate of the second class may pass a sentence of fine not exceeding 5,000 rupees. Question number 146. A magistrate of the first class may impose a maximum fine of rupees 10,000. Question number 147. Which one of the following section of CrPC 1973 provides sentence of imprisonment by the court of magistrate in default of fine? Correct answer is option A, that is section 30 clause 1. Question number 148. Under IPC, when the offence is punishable with both imprisonment and fine, a sentence of imprisonment for non-payment of fine shall not exceed. Correct answer is option C, that is 1/4 of the maximum term of imprisonment fixed for the offence. Question number 149. Imprisonment in default of payment of fine can be awarded. Option A, to run concurrently with the substantive sentence of imposed. Option B, in addition to the substantive sentence imposed. And option C, court can condone it. And option D, none of these. Here correct answer is option B, that is in addition to the substantive sentence imposed. Question number 150. The court of a magistrate may award such term of imprisonment in default of payment of fine as is authorized by law, which shall not, where imprisonment has been awarded as part of the substantive evidence, exceed dash of the term of imprisonment which the magistrate is competent to inflict as punishment for the offence otherwise than as imprisonment in default of payment of fine. Here correct answer is option C, that is 1/4.